Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Lance. There's Chris Olave. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba, but it'll be 2nd down. And you look at the Saints defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was there, partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November.
But
they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
But now an audible here into something else.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And you look at this Saints defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Second and 4. This is caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyquan Thornton, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints have regained the lead. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. Lance going to try to throw for this. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And that's caught inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Now Lance throwing on second down.
Got his man, it's Thornton. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Lance.
He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now Lance again.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. Now Lance going to throw.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Again, it's Lance. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, Brandon. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Lance. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Second down and 4.
Go street. Deputy Ranger. 18, 5 years.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Lance. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
To try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Real green. Red, yellow. Black ultra. Let's go. Full set. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. And he gets this to Thornton.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
On the right side, this is Miller. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot.
Desperation time here. Lance. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they're able to cut it down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
25 yards that time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Come on, set.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance. He completes it to Olave.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Ready up.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Saints.
Tyquan Thornton.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
42. Saints 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red, cycle.
Here's Lance to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Andrew Booth picks it off. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They go play action here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Faster.
Throwing now is Lance. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and run it in with Miller. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this.